Hi everyone, my name is Kathy Bingaman, and today we're going to do a chair yoga class. This is through the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging. It's chair yoga, and it'll be about 45 minutes of hopefully a really wonderful stretch and balance class for you. This is a class for everyone at any level. You don't have to have taken regular yoga before. You don't even need to stand through most of it. You can sit. Also, during the class, as you can see, I am barefoot, but you can wear your shoes. This is a class where if you want to keep your shoes on, if you need them for more stability, then you can wear your shoes. The only other thing you'll need for the class is a chair. And you can see here, I have a chair with no arms. My chair is sitting on a yoga mat, and the only reason it's on that is because I am on a slick floor. I'm presenting this class to you today from my dining room in my house. So we moved the furniture out of the way, and this is my dining room. So make sure your chair is on either a mat or a carpet would be okay, or any other surface where your chair doesn't move. As you can see, I have on comfortable exercise clothes, so put on something that's comfortable for you to be in. And another thing you will need is some water. I will stop a couple times during the class for water, but you stop as many times as you want whenever you're thirsty. Just make sure that after your drink, you put your water bottle out of your way so you don't trip over it. So I keep mine underneath my chair. Like that. Okay? If you'd like to join me now, like I said, this is about 45 minutes. During this class, this is your class. This is for you. So you need to alter some of the moves if they hurt you or it's too intense or not enough. You alter the move or the pose to fit your needs. So if we do something that actually hurts you, don't do that. We never want to have hurt. We want to have wonderful stretches, but not hurt. Okay? I've got some light background music there. I hope everybody can hear that. Anybody hear me? And we will get started. First of all, we're going to start in our chair. So before you sit down, make sure you can feel your legs, the chair on the back of your legs, so you know where your chair is, and have a seat. I'm sitting on the edge of my chair, nice and comfortable. My feet are flat on the ground. I'm sitting up nice and tall, and we're going to work on a little bit of breathing before we get started. My hands are in what we call the resting position. Your palms can be up or your palms can be down. That's your choice. All right, we're going to pay attention to our breaths. This is an important part of yoga, is your breathing. And the breathing technique I'm going to show you now, you can use in your everyday life. Let's just say you get frustrated or you need to calm down a little bit or not be mad. Then you can use these techniques. Breathing calmly really does help you. So we're going to start by putting one of your hands on your belly around your navel somewhere, sitting up nice and tall. And we are just going to be aware of our breaths. When we inhale, our belly goes out. We're filling our lungs and our belly actually goes out. When we exhale, our belly goes in. So let's try that. Let's inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Let's do this a few more times. Make sure you're nice and relaxed. And just sit and pay attention to your breathing. Here we go again. Now this breathing might be opposite of what you're used to doing, and it takes a little practice to get it right, but you can do it. So here we go. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Let's do a couple more. Let's close our eyes as we sit here and breathe. Now, as we're practicing our breaths, let's make our breaths very deep. Let's inhale as much as you can. Really fill your lungs all up with air. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. When you exhale, push all of the air out. Imagine just pushing from the bottom of your lungs and pushing all the air out the top. Here we go again. Inhale as deep as you can. And exhale. Push all of that air out. Good job. Now as we're doing these breaths, let's try to do them as slow as we can. So nice, deep, slow breaths. And then exhale. Again. And exhale. Now let's make our inhalations and exhalations equally long. So as much time as you breathe in, breathe out the same amount of time. We're breathing in and out our nose. Eyes are closed. Just sit and be aware of your breathing. Before we open our eyes, I'd like everyone to think of an intention for the day. This can be something happy, hopefully, a word or a phrase, or maybe something you want to get done. Let's all think of that. Let's breathe that intention in and exhale. Open your eyes. Now, the breathing I just showed you, try to use that during your whole class. It'll get easier as you practice this. All right, today we're going to start with the sun salutations. You've probably seen this sequence of moves before. A lot of yoga classes do it standing. We're going to do it from the chair today, so follow along. You're going to sit on the edge of your chair with your feet flat. Let's inhale, arms high and wide. Breathe in as deeply as you can. Exhale, we're going to hinge at the waist and do a forward fold. Reach forward. Hands to the ground if you can. Drop your head. Look under the chair if you can. Inhale, bring this leg up. Bring your knee up to your chest if you can. Where can you get this? And look up to the sky. Relax your shoulders. Exhale and bring your forehead to your knee if you can. Drop your foot down. Now let's do the other side. Reach your arms high and wide. Reach. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale to the forward fold again. Forward fold in half. Drop your head. Look under your chair if you can. Inhale. Other knee comes up this time. Look up to the sky. Exhale your forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. There, we did it one time on both sides. So let's do this again. Inhale, high and wide. reach as high as you can. Exhale to forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, bring your knee up. Can you hug your knee, round your back, drop your shoulders and look to the sky. Exhale, your forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down and let's do the other side again. Do you feel how we're slowly warming our body up? Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head down. Inhale, other knee up. Really hug your knee if you can. Look to the sky. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. Reach high and wide. Let's really pay attention to our breathing as we do this. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, forehead to knee. Drop your foot down. There we did 3. Reach up this time. When you get to the top, put your hands together. Bring your palms together down your midline as we exhale. Point your palms to the ground. Reach down, out, high and wide. Inhale. Down the middle. Tip your hands down and reach. Deep breaths each time you reach up. Down the midline. And the last time. Reach high and wide. Hands together. Down the center. Very good. Let's sit again with our hands in the resting pose. Either palms up or palms down. And let's do some deep breaths. Remember, when you inhale, belly goes out. When you exhale, belly goes in. Let's do a couple of these. And we're breathing through our nose, our inhales and our exhales. Very good. Let's do some shoulder rolls. We're going to bring our shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Inhale, up, back, and exhale. A couple more. And let's go the opposite direction. So they go forward and down, back, up, forward, and down. Let's do a couple more. Very good. Let's have our arms out to the side and do a couple shoulder circles with our arms straight. Let's go the other direction. Good job. Very good. We're going to do a neck stretch now. We're going to do this very gently. We don't do much, but you feel a big stretch. So you're going to put one arm down, like pointing your fingers towards the ground. Inhale, the other arm comes up. Bend your elbow. Grab the side of your head around your ear. And as this hand is pushing down, just gently, very gently pull on your head. You should feel a big stretch in your neck. It should be a stretch, not pain. Deep breaths while you're sitting in this pose. Deep breaths through your nose. Good job. Let's put our arm up again and down. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So this hand is pointing away from your body, really pushing away. Other arm. Inhale, reach up, bend your elbow, reach on the side of your head, right around your ears somewhere. Remember pushing down with this hand. And tip your head. Deep breaths through your nose. Very good. Hand goes down. Good job. Good job. Now we're going to do an airplane. So you're going to inhale, both arms up forward, reaching nice and tall. We're going to hinge at our waist and come forward, and our arms are going to go up behind us. This is an airplane. Here we go. Forward fold. Look at the ground. Have your arms keep going. Have your arms reach up behind you. Inhale, come forward again, reach. Reach as high as you can. Here we go, bend at the waist, forward, your arms go out behind you. Let's do that one more time. Reach up, reach as high as you can. Forward. Arms up behind you. Look at the ground. And sit back up. Very good. We are going to put an ankle over our knee now. If you can't do this, you might only be able to get ankle over an ankle. That's okay. Maybe you can get here. Whichever is comfortable for you today, because this is your class. These are poses for you. The goal is to get your ankle up on your leg just above your knee, like this. And what you're going to try to do is get that leg flat. Don't push it down if it really hurts you, but if you can, push down. Of course, we want to protect our knees, so you're going to want to pull your toes back towards the knee. So hang on to your toes and keep them back. Make sure you're sitting equally on both sits bones. You don't want to be leaning one way or the other. Nice and equal, and sitting up nice and tall. Let's take some nice deep breaths. We never want to hold our breath in a pose. Here we go. Inhale, and exhale. You should feel a really good stretch in your hip. This is a good exercise and a good stretch if you have sciatic pain. You can also do this when you're in like a pool. And you can also do this if you're lying down on your back. Let's do a couple more deep breaths. Good job. Let's trade legs. We're going to put that foot down. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So sitting up nice and tall. You might be here or here. The goal is here. Sitting up tall, even through both sits bones. Pulling the toes back this way towards the knee. Nice and tall. Deep breaths in and out your nose. Good job. Let's bring that foot down. Now we're going to have one leg straight with our heel flexed. The other leg is bent. And you're going to be having both hands on the bent leg only. We're not going to push on this straight leg. Both palms on the bent knee. The other leg is straight, toes are pointed up, and that's a flex. So we're going to lean on that knee and lean forward. You should feel a good stretch in the back of your leg. Don't forget to breathe. Deep breaths. I feel a stretch in the back of my leg, and I also feel it in my back. It feels really good in my back. Good job. Let's bring that leg in. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Sitting up nice and tall. Both hands on this knee this time. This leg goes straight. Straight leg with the toes pointed up in a flex. All weight on this knee and lean forward. I hope you're feeling the stretch in the back of your leg and your back. I feel it in my back. Deep breaths. Good job. Let's sit up. Make sure you're comfortable in your chair. This might be a good time to get a drink. So let's do that. Find out where your water bottle is. Get your water bottle out. Get a drink. And make sure you put your water bottle out of the way. I'm putting mine under the chair. Out of my way. Okay, we're going to sit on the edge of our chair and we're going to work on some chest expansion. So we're going to have our arms in the shape of a football goal post, as you can see. Okay, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to bring our elbows forward and see if you can get your elbows all the way to your wrists to hit, and then open them up. Your arms nice and level, and try to bring them to the back like your shoulder blades are trying to touch, but they probably won't. Here we go, forward again. Exhale. And inhale. Forward. And open. Good job. Now I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what my arms are doing, but you can stay facing forward. Pretend like I'm sitting forward in the chair just like you, and if you can, try to clasp your hands together behind you and try to get your shoulder blades together. Deep breaths. Good. Unclasp your hands, come forward, and we're going to do the eagle arms. The goal of this is to stretch the whole back of your shoulders, and the way you do this is by trying to get an elbow inside an elbow. Now, a lot of people can't get that far. You may only get this far or this far. Wherever you can get to stretch those muscles in the back. The goal is to get elbow in an elbow, like this, and then twist your arms around, and if you can, have your palms meet. Do your best to get into whatever pose you can, and make sure you're still breathing. If you get into a pose that you can't take breaths, you need to back off and get out of that pose. Be where you can still do nice deep breaths. Very good. Let's untwist. Shake those shoulders out. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So whatever side you just did, let's do the opposite. So again, you might be here. You might get an elbow and an elbow. Whatever works for you. Elbow and elbow. Palms together. Deep breaths. Good, let's untwist. Woo. All right, we're gonna stand up now. We're gonna work on a little bit of balance. So let's be careful when we stand up because you may be a little lightheaded from some of those stretches. So if you can, stand up at this point. Very good. We're gonna come to the side of our chair. I'm gonna move my chair over so I stay in the camera. We're going to stand beside the chair, hanging on to the chair for support, and we're going to stand on the leg closest to the chair. So it looks like this. We are going to now try a tree pose. So there are a couple options for you with your feet. You can do this with your feet, looks kind of like a kickstand. You can be here, you can be all the way up, whatever's comfortable for you. I'm going to be right here. Now, the way to do this is to find a point out in front of you to stare at. Stand up nice and tall and push your foot into your leg and your leg back into your foot. So standing up nice and tall, find your point to stare at. You can hang on to the chair really tight or just barely. Inhale, bring your arm up. Relax your shoulders and just breathe. Now, if you feel you can try letting go of the chair. You may even be able to get your other arm all the way up, whatever works for you. It's okay if you're wobbly. It's okay if you fall out of this. If you do, just start over. Nice deep breaths. Very good. Let's come down out of that. Bring your leg down and let's go to the other side. Same thing on the other side. Hang on to your chair. The leg closest to the chair is the one that we're going to stand on. So again, you have the option of this, or all the way up, whatever works for you. Get your foot in position. Standing nice and tall, push the foot into the leg and the leg back into the foot. Find a point to stare at. Let's inhale an arm up. Relax your shoulders. And if you feel confident enough, you can let go of the chair if you want, or even bring your arm all the way up. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Good job. Come on down. Let's go back to the other side again. We're going to do some balance on this side. Again, we're going to stand on the leg closest to the chair. You can hang on to the chair, or if you think you can let go. So we're going to bring the outside leg out forward. Can you let go? Bring your leg out to the side. Again, if you fall out of this, just do it again. Bring your leg down and bring it to the back. Bring your leg down. Good job. While we're here, see if you can bring a knee to your chest. Again, you can let go if you want. Deep breath. And now if you can, open your knee. Close your knee. And back down. Good job. Let's do it on the other side. Okay, here we go. We're standing on the leg closest to the chair. You can hang on to the chair for balance, or without if you think you can. Let's bring the outside leg forward. Bring it down and out to the side. Down and out to the back. Bring your leg down, hang on to the chair if you can. Bring your knee up. Open the knee if you can. Back to the front and down. Very good. Let's all stand behind the chair now. We're standing with our feet about this far apart, hanging on to the chair. I'm going to stand over here so you can see what we're doing. Pretend like I'm behind the chair, hanging on. And we're going to lift up on our toes. So lift up high on your toes and come on down. We're going to do it again. Here we go. Lift up on your toes. Can you let go? And come back down. Try it again. If you can let go. And back down. Very good. Now let's reach one arm way up in the sky. The other arm pushes down towards the ground. And it's not just arm up and arm down. You're pushing them apart like it's trying to tear you apart right in the middle. So reach up as high as you can and reach down as far as you can go. And breathe. Let's switch. Other arm up. Push down with the other one. Really stretch. See how tall you can get. Very good. Let's walk around to the front of our chair again. And before you sit down, I want you to feel the chair with the back of your legs so you know where it is before you sit down. Let's grab our water bottles again and get a drink. And make sure you put it out of your way so you don't trip on it. All right, we're gonna do some warrior poses in the chair. And this is how we're gonna do that. You're going to turn sideways in your chair. You can see this leg is in this direction, toe pointed this direction, and my knee is over my ankle. I'm sitting on the very edge of the chair and hanging onto the chair however you need to stay on it. And this leg is coming out front and it's going to come out behind us. And the toes of this foot are pointing forward. So we're going to push through the back of the foot, the back side of the foot. So toe this way, toe this way. Can you see how I'm standing already? But I'm sitting on the chair, so I don't have to worry about falling. If you can stand up off the chair in this pose, you're welcome to do that. But for those of us who need this extra support of the chair, I'm on the chair. But you can still feel the strength you're getting through your legs. Okay, your torso is going to be straight up and down, and your hips are facing forward. And you're going to be pushing through both feet. Already you can feel the strength in your legs. Okay, so let's do this. Breathe your arms up and out, parallel with the floor. You're pushing through both feet. I'm already starting to shake. Do you feel that? Sitting up nice and tall, not holding your breath. Deep breath. Let's reach back with our arms. Deep breaths. Pushing through your feet. Now let's reach forward. We're going to reach at a 45-degree angle. See our arms here? Reach. Pushing through those feet still. Let's bring both arms up. And this bottom arm, you can put it on the top of your leg to give you a little bit more support and really reach that arm up. Now if you can, turn your shoulder to look at the sky. Make sure you're still pushing through your feet. Good job, let's come on up. Arms are straight out again. And now we're going to do a sun warrior. So we're going to reach up as high as you can, and we're making our torsos really tall. This hand is going down your leg. Now, if you can turn your shoulders again and look to the sky. These are really strong poses. Deep breaths. Good job. Arms out. Bring them down. Now we're going to do the other side. So bring this leg in. This leg, and we're going to twist to the other side. We're going to do the same thing this way. This leg is bent in the front. Your ankle is under your knee. Your toe is pointed this direction. Hang on to the back of the chair, however it works for you. Your other leg is going to go around behind. We're sitting on the very edge of the chair. This leg back here, toes are pointed forward, and you're pushing out the back side of your foot. Again, like I said before, if you have enough strength and you want to do this without the chair, you can do that. So we're going to twist our hips forward, and our torso is straight up and down, and we're pushing through the feet. Already you can feel this. Let's breathe our arms up, have them nice and level, and breathe through our nose. Let's reach back. Nice deep breaths. Let's reach forward. Our arms here at a 45-degree angle. And now bring our other arm up in the sky. Bottom arm can go on your leg for some added support as you reach. And if you want to, you can turn and look at the sky. Let's bring our arms back up. And now we're going to do Sun Warrior. We're going to tip this way. So reach your arm up at the sky nice and tall. Pushing through both of those feet. Back out and down. Let's bring our feet together. Wow, those were intense, weren't they? Yeah. All right, we're gonna do what's called goddess with a twist. So we're gonna have our knees apart, like this, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna have one hand on the inside of a knee, and the other arm reaches up in the sky, and we twist, and you push against that knee to try to twist as far as you can. Deep breaths. All right, bring that arm down. That one goes inside of the knee now. Your other arm reaches in the sky. Push on that knee. Good job. Come back to the front. Ooh, let's roll our shoulders a little bit. Quite the stretches today. Let's do a little cat and cow. I'm going to turn sideways so I can show you what I'm doing. We're sitting up and we're going to rotate our hips back and forth to give us really wonderful stretches. So we're going to curve our hips back to make our belly sag forward. Now curve your hips under and arch your back. This is the cat. Now let's go forward again. This is the cow. Rotate it back. Arch your back. Change again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Come back to the front. Let's bring up one leg. We're going to hold our knee up. We're going to hold it underneath. And we're going to pretend like we're drawing with our heels. And we're only going to draw and make big circles from our knees down. It looks like this. Big circles. Inhale and exhale. Opposite direction. Good job. Drop it down. Now let's do the other leg. So you're going to hold up underneath, and we're flexing our foot, and we're going to draw with our heel. So big circles from our knee down only. Opposite direction. Good job. Drop it down. Let's grab the other leg again. This time we're only going from our ankle down. So the knee isn't going to move at all. So it's just your foot. Just rotate your foot. Mine's making all kinds of crackle noises. Opposite direction. Drop your foot down. Oh, that felt pretty good. Now let's do the other side. Lift up your leg. Again, just your ankle. Here we go. Rotate your foot. Opposite direction. Very good. Let's put our arms up in front, and we're going to do what's called windshield wipers. So we're going to drop our arms to the side while keeping our arms still up. and then drop them to the other side. Let's do these with our breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good job. Let's hold our fists up and just rotate our fists. Just our fists. That feels pretty good. Other direction. Good job. Let's open our fingers nice and wide. And then make a fist. Open. Fist. One more. Good job. Sit in your resting position. Hands are either palm up or palm down. And we're going to turn our head to the side as far as it'll go. And then twist your head the other direction. Just your head. Other way. And back. Head to the front. Hands in your resting pose. Close your eyes. And let's just sit calmly and pay attention to our breathing. Remember, when you inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Let's just relax down our body for just a couple minutes. Where do you feel any tension? What's in your shoulders? Relax your shoulders. Down your arms to your fingers. Get rid of the stress in your hips. Down your legs and your toes. Unhinge your jaw. And relax your face. Take a deep breath and try to make your body completely still. While you still have your eyes closed, remember your intention for the day. That word or phrase. Open your eyes. Inhale your intention in as you rise your arms up. Reach as high as you can. Put your hands together, palms down the midline. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the chair yoga class today. Again, this is Kathy Bingaman for the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging, and I hope you join me again next week at the same time and check out all of our other classes that we have for you. So thanks for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful stretch. Bye.